everybody, so new review for you guys there of the upcoming Disney film Raya and the Last Dragon. This is another film I was highly anticipating even despite all the different date changes, so I'm really glad that Disney finally settled on releasing this in theaters and on Disney Premier Access at the exact same time. I do want to give a shout out to them for actually supplying me with the film early so I can talk about you guys before the film comes out on Friday. So 500 years after monsters known as the Druid threatened the land of Kumandra, causing the dragons to sacrifice themselves to save humanity, they finally returned, and it's up to a lone warrior named Raya to track down the Last Dragon and stop the Druid for good. One of the first things I have to really commend from Raya and the Last Dragon is the way that it does a really great job balancing this fun, action-packed adventure our characters go on, while also giving us many intimate moments with them as well. I'm a really big martial art films fan, so I really love the way that they did all these really dynamic action scenes. They flowed really well, the way that the camera moved around them. It made for some really intense action that you really don't see too much in Disney films. Of course, it's a Disney film, so there's no blood or guts or anything with the fight scenes, but they do really pay respects to all of the different martial arts styles that they show in the film. Even if it's expected from Disney at this point, I do have to say that the animation for the film is absolutely amazing. It truly continued raising the bar for just how amazing animation truly can be. And it's no different here as we see all these different beautiful locations in Kumandra, along with all of the beautiful dragon designs as well. I really loved how creative and different and colorful each of them were in the story. I'm not of Southeast Asian descent, but I do think the culture as a whole was really well represented and well respected within the film. And I think it's going to actually be a really great thing to bring awareness to that culture because we don't really see it on the big screen, especially in a big Disney film like this. After the way she got screwed over in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, I'm really glad that Kelly Marie Tran gets to actually shine in this role as Raya, because I thought she was absolutely fantastic. You really connect with her as a character as the film goes on, as she can be this amazing, badass warrior type, but she consistently shows vulnerability when it comes to trusting others because of the events that happened in her life in the past. I also really liked Awkwafina as well as the dragon Sisu. She pretty much just plays Awkwafina. She's funny, charismatic, but I actually found myself really liking all of the different side characters in the film as well. There are quite a bit of them as we go along this journey, but I think all of them had some fun, zany, unique thing to bring to the table as they were all quite fleshed out. Tuk Tuk was probably the most adorable out of the different side characters. A personal favorite of all the different supporting characters is actually this baby that's a thief and her ragtag group of 3 monkey-like creatures that she has around her. I think they have some of the best comedic moments of the story. If I had any negatives when it comes to the film, I would say the film does kind of take way too long when it comes to getting to the actual adventure part of the storyline. And the story as a whole isn't overly original. It is very fetch-questy. It does get kind of monotonous after a while, but I do think that the actual journey itself is engaging enough for kids and adults to enjoy at the same time. I also like that the film has a really great message behind it when it comes to things like the importance of teamwork and things like trust. Even if the film kind of does beat you over the head with it a little bit too much for my liking, I think it has a really great message behind it, and I think that both kids and adults can pick up on stuff like that and really apply it to their lives in a really great way. Yeah, overall, I had a lot of fun with Raya and the Last Dragon. I think it's a really fun film that both adults and kids can enjoy, so I recommend checking it out whether you go see it in theaters or if you want to rent it on Premier Access through Disney+. It is a $30 rental though, so it's definitely steep if you're just like one person, so if it's a whole family, it makes sense to rent it on Disney+ Premier Access, but I do want to see this in a theater as well. I'm really excited to see it in a theater. I think it'll maybe enhance my experience a little bit more, seeing it compared to when I saw it through a screener. Either way, it'll be out on Friday in theaters and on Disney Premier Access. I'm really excited to see more people talk about the film. It's gonna be a busy weekend. You got Chaos Walking, you got Raya and the Last Dragon, and you got the finale of WandaVision, so it's gonna be a packed weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. Those have just been my thoughts on Raya and the Last Dragon. Are you looking forward to seeing Raya and the Last Dragon this weekend? And if you have gotten a chance to see the film, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Where would you rank it among all the other Disney animated films that you've seen recently? Because I think it's a pretty good one. I really enjoy it, and I'm really excited to see it multiple times, actually. Either way, leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to talk about all things movies and TV on the channel. As always, thank you so much for checking out my reviews, though. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like it, the subscribe button. We'll keep making reviews, show reactions, unboxings, and more on the channel. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.